Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why you should be building your relationships. Why you should be building your relationships. And before I get started, if you've been following me on my email list, um, maybe you heard me last week. My account was hacked, so that's probably why you're not getting any type of email from me over the past 2 weeks. And you can also follow me on my Patreon as well. So if you want to get back on my email list, let's see, what's the easiest way to do that? Yeah, just go to my blog. As a matter of fact, no, let's do this. Let's go to my blog, my website, badboysecretsclub.com, and go to badboysecretsclub.com/newsletter to get back on my email list. So I'm gonna type this in real quick. This time, then it'll be time to get it started. Get back on my email. Get my free newsletter. My free. Okay, yeah. So yes, that's where you get the newsletter at. Basically. Yeah. Oh, what up? So, and oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram too. Yeah, my Instagram handle is Sharp Game. If you search for Sharp Game on Instagram, you'll find me over there. So follow me. I've been putting up a lot of pictures lately. So that's about it as far as websites and emails and newsletters is concerned, and Patreon and all that good stuff. So, when it comes to relationships, there's all kinds of different type of relationships. You have working relationships, you have business relationships, you have marriages, you have personal relationships. It's all kind of relationships, that you have with people. But at the end of the day, if you strip down and forget about all the restaurants and the movies and going shopping and taking the vacations and all that bunch of crap in between, if you strip all that away, when two people come together, it's all about coexisting with each other. And when this person leaves, they should be a better person. They should feel better about themselves when they leave you. That's anybody. Now, I know it's not going to happen in this society because people are so toxic in this society. And it has a lot to do with the environment. And me, we have no control of the environment. None whatsoever. You might think you do. You might say, "Hey, man, yeah, hey, man, I can bring people around me. I can go wherever I want, man, and none of that stuff doesn't faze me, man." Yes, it does. You cannot, you cannot coexist in any environment with chaos or negativity and don't think that it's going to spill off on you. It doesn't work like that. That's just like people will sit around and watch people being mistreated or some form of injustice is going on, like it happens in this society, and they think that, oh, it ain't going to affect them. Oh, yes, it will. Yeah, whether directly or indirectly. It'll probably get to your family before it gets to you, but it's going to affect you some way somehow. And plus, you're looking at the television every day. That's what the common man and common woman is doing. They're looking at television every day, 7 days a week. They're looking at these shows as bang, bang, bang. There's shooting, violence, there's blood, there's all kinds of shows that young kids should not be looking at. They're looking at movies with blood and killing and violence. And they're looking at this with their own eyes and their own ears, and their parents is looking at it right along with them, and they don't think that affects them. The parents and the child. Then they got the video games. They're playing Grand Theft Auto, killing in that too. Pow, 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 stabbing. Blood in the video, in the game. And see, they don't think this affects kids. It does. You know. And then you got these military games too. I think it's I forgot the name of it, man. I actually like the game, but I don't play it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in the games no more. But I know if kids play this game, it's like shooting and killing all in the damn video game. This is going to affect kids when they grow up. You know. Now some parents will say, "Oh, it's just a game. Come on, just let them play. It's just a fad." They always say everything's a fad. That's what they said about hip hop music too. Until their kids grew up and they still listening to hip hop music. And they're in the 20s and 30s, still listening to hip hop music. And they thought it was a fad. But turns out it's still here. It's just in a different form. You know? So we have relationships with people, we have relationships with almost anything you can name in society. Anything that we we use for entertainment or we use for a sense of having a good time, you know. So a lot of these stuff is basically toxic. And see, if we have to have some kind of balance, everyone has to find their balance. This is why a lot of people are so stressed out because they become so overwhelmed, and some people sometimes they fall into a state of depression or some form of mini depression. So but some people are just too damn toxic to be around. Some people, you just gonna have to cut them off, or put space in between, or just don't talk to them very often because they're too toxic. There's some women that I know personally. Every time you talk to them, every time I talk to them for long periods of time, they're always looking for some form of separation between man and woman. I'm talking like always. I don't care what it's about. We can be talking about anything. And at some point during the conversation, they're going to find a way this to have some type of split between man and woman. It's always, and it's not even all. It's not even about that in most cases. I never even tried. I never said anything pertaining to man doing this or woman doing that. But that's their whole get down. It's always, well, they always look for separation. And the reason why that is because of the environment. This is why some women go to work, get dogged out, treated like shit, basically. Treat them like little girls at work. And they'll come home with iron fists. And if you live with somebody like that, it's probably going to take a couple of hours for them to snap out of that craziness, that mentality that she got from work. You know, 'cause she's at work, she's a coward. At home, she's like the iron fist. She's telling the kids what to do. She's trying to boss you around, and then there's no man that feels good about himself is going to put up with that very long. Eventually, he's going to be planning to get up out of that shit because he feels like, hey man, I'm not competing with a woman that's trying to be a man, you know. And we can't take all that all that talk, slick talk. No, we can't take all that. Now beta males, they'll put up with all that shit because a lot of beta males like being dominated and they're very submissive. But I don't know no man that feels good about himself. Any masculine man that feels good about himself wants to be dominated and be submissive by anybody, man or woman. So if if the woman is coming home, if she's in her masculine and he's in his masculine, oh my God, that's a recipe for disaster. This is why a lot of domestic violence occurs in this country because if she's in her masculine and he's masculine, he got to be more masculine than her. So he's going to basically, they're going to bump heads and he's going to impact his will on her. And this is where the damn violence happens. And then you know how it goes. You done heard the story many times. She plays the victim every time. You're going to play the victim. I'm a woman. I ain't deserve to be hit that way and be treated like that. And she forgot what she done for all this time. Because this is usually a buildup. This is not a one day thing that happened. It's usually something that's been happening consistently for weeks, months, probably years. On this one day, this woman said something to the guy that triggered him. And that's when he whipped that ass. you know? This is what happens. This what it happens a lot, believe it or not. And most of the time it's because see, most women, they're control freaks. Most women want the relationship to go this way, and the man wanted to go the other way. Because see, most masculine men that I know, they're not really into all this other shit that your friends into. We don't give a damn about what's going on in society. We only give a damn what's going on in our world, our friends, our family. That matters to us. We don't give a damn about your friends, the people at your job, all these people that you probably barely know, probably never seen before. She's concerned about all that. But see, here's the problem. You can't you can't live the double life. Either you're all in or you're not. You can't serve two masters, as they say. But see, a lot of times, the woman, she'll go to that job, do anything. She'll submit to the job. She'll submit to the boss at work. She'll go to the job, whatever the supervisor says, she does it. No question at all. But when she go home with you, she can't do that. She can't do that with you because it just doesn't feel right to her. It just doesn't feel right. So what a lot of guys don't understand is this relationship thing is much bigger than you think. And it's really kind of over your head. Really. It's there's some things you can do, but I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm going to the comments. If you're trying to have a long-term relationship and follow the trends and the habits of most people that you know in society, most guys are gonna fail. Most guys are gonna fail. And if you've been following me for a while, I always say you have to deal with women on your terms, your rules. Like I always say, my life, my game, my show. The reason why I keep saying that, it's not for fun or it's not just because it sounds good. There's a philosophy and a strategy behind that. There's a way of thinking, a way of being, a way of living. This has to do with more lifestyle than just relationships. This is bigger than relationships. If you've been following me, if you've read any of my books, if you've been following me for a while, most of the stuff I talk about is more personal development. It's not solely based on relationships. See, these other guys and girls on the internet, they're giving you tactics at best. That's all they can really tell you. Just give you tactics. They'll say the 6 deadly ways to do this, 5 ways to approach a woman. See, that's all tactics. And I'm not saying anything wrong with tactics, but if you don't talk about the psychology, if you don't talk about the environment, I think you're kind of missing the boat. You know, I'm just saying. Nothing against those guys and girls. Let them do their thing. I stay in my lane. I do my thing. But if you're giving people tactics only, no psychology, no mindset, don't even equate the money aspect in the relationships and way of living. If you're not talking about any of that stuff, you're just blowing smoke up people's ass. Basically, you're just playing, I don't know, playing the short game or trying to do the money grab shit. And eventually your shit is going to crash. Your platform is going to crash. And you're going to have to start all over again. And some people might say, well, how do you know this? Because I did the same shit in the past. I played the short game. I did the money grab thing when I had other channels. And it crashed. And I had to start all over again. But hey, man, it is what it is. Let's see. Apple Mac. What up, her? I go to war every week at work. Oh, yeah. At work, boy, it doesn't get too much worse than work. At work, these jobs got to be probably the most toxic environments of them all. I'm telling you. Thanks, bro. I'm trying to build a foundation now. Well, that's good, man. What kind of foundation? Man, the best thing I used to love doing is carjack. Oh shit. Shoot the fuck out of the cops. I love running over. God damn, Apple Mac. You're hardcore, man. We're going go out in about 3 weeks. You shot your shot? You did that shit, John? That's good. Drop that's called misplaced angry. The time to get mad is at work. Don't bring that shit home. Talk that shit at work. Well, they're not gonna talk that shit at work, Apple Mac, because they know if they talk that shit at work, they're gonna have their ass. They're gonna get their ass up out of there, and they'll be fired. So it's kind of a coward way of being, coward way of acting. You go to work, you're the fucking man or the woman. You come home, you go to, no, I'm sorry. You go to work, you're a coward. You know, come home, you're a badass. It's a coward way of living. You know, you can't compete and you shouldn't compete with women that's more masculine. It's not as masculine as you are. Yeah. First you shouldn't be trying to compete with anybody. If you know who you are, you shouldn't have to try to compete with anybody, especially a woman. What the hell? What the hell I'm doing competing with a woman? I mean, I'll sit and listen and let them talk. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what I want to do. That's real. Splash. Shall be wrong if you hit the poor defenseless little linebacker bitch you dating. You should just walk away after she hit you in the head of the bat. Hey, oh, nigga. 3 ways to quickly get your ass kicked. Yeah, it's a double standard when it comes to throwing blows in America too, boy. But guys, they don't give a damn. I know some guys will knock the hell out of a woman. I know some guys that'll beat a woman like they beat a guy. I don't necessarily agree with that. That's a little too much. A little that might be a little too much. You shouldn't have to beat a woman like you beat a guy. I'm like, come on, Even if you have to defend yourself, because some guys. I know some women have attacked guys, like physically attacked them, and some guys had to do what they had to do to get out of that situation without getting hurt. I understand that, you know, but I don't think you have to stomp a woman out. That's all I'm saying. Loving Homes, how you doing? Loving Home is back, y'all. It's been a while. I gotta go in like 20 minutes, y'all. I feel you, Apple Mac. Make the donuts. Make the donuts. I ain't gone yet. I want to hear your story first. You want to hear John's story? John, he just set the date up, basically. Great. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. The Loving Jones. I'm good. What about these studs, huh? They think they're men, so shouldn't they get handled like men? Um, well, I always say if you act like a man, you're probably gonna get treated like a man. That's why I always say. Now, every person is different. In a hostile situation, dealing with a stud that's probably squaring up with you like a man, every guy would probably handle that differently. Some guys would say, "Hey, you know what? She might be a stud, but she's still a woman, so I ain't gonna put the ham on her like I would with a guy." But then you got some guys who say, "Hey, If she can throw one, she can take one. So, so it just depends, Apple Mac. Yeah, exactly. Don't turn bitch when you get knuckled. Oh, stay up, man. Well, they're not gonna do that, Apple Mac. You know that. Come on. You already know that they're not. You're gonna knock the stud out of her, and then she gonna come back down to reality. She's like, man, it feels good being a woman. It's hard being a man. It's hard being a man. You a man, man. You might get hit one day hard. It's hard being a man. You gonna knock the stud out of her. I walked up to her. She asked how was my day. I said, better cause you here. That's shit. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about, John. You got it. That's my line. That's something I would say. Then she said, why am I dressed up? I told her because I could. And I asked her why would a woman who is down to earth and kissing ass on the jump. Nah, that ain't kissing ass, man. That ain't kissing ass. Nah, that's a. Nah, that's something I would say, man. Say, how you doing? I would say if somebody said hi, how you doing? I'd be like, better than most. I say stuff like that all the time. And if somebody comes, if a woman meets me, I'd be like, they say, oh, she might say, oh, I'm here now. It's like, it's about time. We've been waiting on you. You know, they like that type of shit because most people don't. Most people don't talk like that. Oh, I mean, you catch a lot of women off guard if you say stuff like that. Just a lot of people in general. You know, you say I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, you know. But that's really what relationships is. Anytime you interact with anybody, that's really what you're supposed to be doing. Really, you're supposed to make when you come into somebody's presence, it should be, it should feel good. They should be better off when they leave. Now, if this person got bad energy, well, that ain't gonna work. You know, that just ain't gonna work. You know, that's just what it is. Some people have, you know, some people gotta get their spirit right. Some people have to cleanse. They need a cleanse. They gotta go into a completely different environment. You know, some of us, we need a new mind. We need a new philosophy. I mean, we gotta strip down physically, mentally. If the shit ain't working, you probably have to strip down. You probably have to let some of that shit you got go. You probably have to let your job go, get a new job. You probably have to let the debt go. See, some people, if you want something new in your life, you gotta let something go first. And see, a lot of people don't want to let anything go that they already have. They want the new shit, but they don't want to let go the old shit. It doesn't work like that. It said that in the Bible. And I'm not really a Bible thumper, but I know it's in there. You know, lay back and ease to talk to Sangu. She said that I should just get to the point. So I said, I guess we need to get together next week so I can get to know why you're single. She started laughing. Yeah, that's good. Is commitment easy? Is commitment easy? Uh that's a good question. Not really. I don't think it's hard. No, it is hard. Let me tell you why some people will say it's hard. Because they don't have all the answers. They want all the answers before they commit. No, you commit first, then you get the rest of the answers once you get on the journey. Just see, most people, they want all the answers first. That's why they don't commit. If they can't see it, they can't believe it. If they can't touch it, they can't believe it. So I don't think commitment is hard. It's only hard if you don't know who you are, you're scared, you're a control freak. That's when it becomes hard. That's when it becomes difficult. Because this is why a lot of relationships don't last long term. Like, how many times everybody in here has experienced this? They met somebody in the beginning, maybe the first couple months, year or two, good relationship. It's like y'all having a good time, good vibe. You meet both sides of the family. And once you start hitting that 4, 5, 7 year mark, that's when things start dwindling downhill. Ooh, crash and burn. And the reason why that is because, again, a lot of women are control freaks. They want the thing to go right. You want the thing to go left. See, no one wants the relationship to be organic. No, relationships should be natural. You don't have to steer the damn ship all the time. See, people don't want things to be organic. They don't want it to grow and blossom like a flower. They don't believe in that shit. See, this is the Western way of thinking. The Western way of thinking is you're supposed to control every goddamn thing. Everything has to be a certain type of way. Everything has to. The Western way is status quo pro all day long. And see, the problem with that, and I wrote about this in my book, Love Can't Wait. The problem with the Western way of thinking when it comes to relationships, everything ain't for you. That shit might not be for you, but you haven't taken the time to think about it like that. Everyone's just following everybody, thinking that, hey, it worked for them, it'll work for me. But shit, you don't even know if it's working for them. They just put on a good face. They show up dressed nice. And when they go home, they're not even sleeping in the same bed. See, that's the problem. The status quo is a good chance it ain't for you. It ain't for me. So I made a decision a long time ago. I'm going left. I'm going a different way. I'll figure out my own way, my own path to quote quote success. Yeah, whatever that means to you. Hey, Shop, I was thinking Ryan, the ass eater, gonna go around telling people he learned how to deal with women from you and gonna fuck yo good. What you say? Fuck yo. Oh, wait a minute. Gonna fuck your good name up. Uh, I mean, I don't care, bro. What Ryan says. He ain't the first person that have said anything negative about me on here. So who cares? He won't be the first or he won't be the last, regardless of what he says, good or bad. Oh Lord, that's so sweet. She said yes. That hoe must need some new shoes. Oh, fuck, you crazy, man. Just messing with you, John. Okay. Hell no, that ain't a good question, Chump. That shit hard as fuck. Hey, the only thing permanent in life is change. Yeah, you're right about that, Bravo. It's not only the only thing permanent is change. And somebody told me a long time ago, what can change probably will. That's some wisdom for your ass. You know? Somebody told me that like when I was in my 20s. What can change probably will at some point. So either you can adapt or die. Either you're grown or you're dying. I had the sweet maca bitch today. You know what? I'm gonna get that shirt. I'm gonna get that shirt made, man. I'm gonna get that logo made and designed. I just don't know if I. Oh shit! I'm actually thinking about getting that shit made, man, next week. Oh god. Commitment isn't hard if it's understanding. Yeah, commitment is not hard, man. If you believe in yourself, if you know who you are, you know who you're dealing with. If you're not trying, see the problem with a lot of people is they're trying to live the double life. They want to be a spiritual person. Uh, they want to do the right thing on one side, but then on the other side of the coin, they want to go have a threesome. They want to go out, drink, smoke, get high. I'm like, no, wait a minute. You can't have both ways. You can't. If you're gonna fly straight, you gotta fly it straight, 100%. You can't fly straight sometimes, and on the other side, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna drift off here, and I'm gonna go steal some shit real quick. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. No, no. I'm gonna manipulate this person. I'm gonna go con this person. No, no. It's either you're gonna fly straight or you're not. Which one is gonna be? And I'm not saying you gotta be perfect. I'm saying you have to have good intent behind your actions. That's it. See, a lot of people got that going on. It's a lot of hypocrisy that happens in this country. People will say, okay, we're going to donate money to your cause. But they donate money to your cause because they just want, that's more of a image thing. That's more of I just want to be in, I just want to get connected to certain people in your network, in your community. I want press. I want a press release. I want the press to know who I am. So it's not real good intentions behind it. So see, a lot of people play that game. Or they'll go to some other country and invest in the whatever, real estate, or go to some village. They go to the poorest part of the country and they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm going to invest money into houses over here. And then they go over there and they're raping and molesting the kids and the women. See, it's that mentality. That's the Western way of thinking. They'll give, but then they're gonna rape and molest your ass. So you can't have it both ways and think you're going to prosper. No. Eventually it's gonna fall apart on your ass. I've seen it happen many times. Just give it time. Oh no, Sharp, I'm just saying Ryan don't know shit about women, so he think he doing right by you, but clearly not. I was making a joke. Okay. Yeah, Ryan don't know shit about women. It's obvious he don't. Shit he be saying is kind of like shit little boys saying in elementary school. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You got to get that shirt made. Yeah, I'm gonna get that shirt. Yeah, I'm actually really, really thinking about getting it made. I just don't know if don't know if the company that I work with is if I'll be breaking any type of policies or rules. I don't know. I need to find out more about that. Yes. Don't matter the price. I'll still buy 5 of them. John, you wild, man. Here's the deal. If you date a single mother, it's hard to make that work because she's been used to calling all the shots for so long. It's difficult for her to now give the power over to you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, single mother, they've been programmed to have to do all the time, do for self all the time. And if you're a guy and you come into that equation, even though she might want to give you power over you, she'll have a hard time releasing that because it's like she won't know what to do with herself. She won't have no purpose if you take most of the load off of her. So yeah, I can see how that could happen like that way. Put a picture of a dude talking in a chick ear on the shirt. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, yeah, you took the we on the right we on the right track, Apple Mac. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I was thinking about more picture than text. You know, text, I love text too, but the more image focus, picture focus than text focus. Yep, yep. So hit the like button. Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. And if hit the like button and like I said a couple minutes ago, well actually when I first got started, like I said, if you've been following me on email and you're not getting my email anymore, it's because my account was hacked. So if you want to if you want to continue to receive email from me, go check out my newsletter there. That's how you do that. Gonna say, hey, Shaw, man, everybody check out that show on Oprah channel called Queen Sugar. It's a quality show. I gotta go, y'all, later. All right, peace out, Apple Mac. So, yeah, go check out my newsletter, check out my Patreon, and what else I got? You know, that's about it. That's all I got. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out my oh yeah, one more thing. Check out my new website. What the hell is that? Yeah, check out my new website. badboysecretsclub.com. That's badboysecretsclub.com. You know, go over there and subscribe. You know. So if you had any questions, any concerns, leave your comments below this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.